Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin. Today guys, we have a new video about Summoner's War. Today we're gonna have a look on how to rune Carlos, the fire weapon master. He got a buff recently on the last balance patch, and it actually was a pretty good buff, not gonna lie. We're gonna have a look at these stats, skills, and then I'm gonna show you how to rune him. I don't have him rune in PvE, but I'm gonna show you my RTA, and I've been testing him out, and I'm gonna give you a few options. To be honest with you, I think they both are very pretty good actually. I prefer one over the other, but I'll show you the second one as well. Guys, before getting to the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free, and support the channel a whole lot, guys. So if you can, please hit a button. It really helps. Now Carlos, now let's have a look. How many times am I gonna say now? Let's have a look at the stats, base stats, and then the skills, and then I'm gonna show you the runes. Also, I'm gonna mention some of the I would mention how to counter him as well, but he's a damage dealer really, and you know, the usual stuff. They just Dominic, just kill it. Actually, I'm gonna talk about how to counter him. He awakens into crit rate, which is actually pretty good, but base stats are 10k, 10.2k HP, his attack type, 823 base attack, 637 base defense, that's not bad at all, and 102 base speed. Pretty average stats beside the attack, which is pretty high, but this defense for attack type is actually pretty decent. HP is just average, and then crit rate, as I said, it helps with the crit rate, right, with the build. Now skill 1 and skill 2 are the same as Dominic. Skill 1 has a multi hit, so 2 hits, and disturbed HP recovery for 2 turns with a 30% chance, which goes up to 50%. HP recovery is actually pretty good, pretty big if you land it, especially if the opponent has a Abellio. He's not going to be able to heal Praha and so on, but Abellio obviously is going to cleanse. If you stun Praha, maybe she's not going to proc out, but Abellio, once you get somebody below 40%, it's going to cleanse anyway, so heal block is actually really good. Skill 2 has a 4 hits, and the damage increase according to enemy HP condition. So the worse condition, HP condition they have, the more damage you're going to do. Also, it lands, it has a branding on the opponent. It does 25% extra damage if you land that. So really good. Skill is reusable in 3 turns. 3 turn cooldown, that's not too bad. Now passive is the reason why people have been using Carlos a lot more. It's actually pretty good, and that's one of the reasons why I tried a different build than the usual crit damage build. Your attack bar increased by 100% when an enemy or ally dies, and your attack power increases by up to 300%, equal to half of the dead target's attack power. So well, obviously you're gonna focus the damage dealer on the opponent's side first most of the time, so you kill them. Your attack power increased by up to 300%, equal to half of the dead target's attack power. So let's say you kill a Dominic, that attack power is gonna go into Carlos, and you see how his damage is gonna increase even more. So pretty good. Crit rate is 24%, which is good, because in case you don't have another leader skill, at least you can help yourself with the crit rate. Now I was using Carlos on crit damage, so normal speed, crit damage, attack, build. You can go attack, crit damage, attack, build. You kind of want him decently fast anyway, and I had him on fatal. I feel like vampire would be the better option for Carlos, because they're gonna focus him. They know if they kill anybody on your team that is not Carlos, he's gonna take a turn and it's gonna increase his attack power. So they're gonna focus Carlos most of the times. So yeah. Anyway, crit damage would be nice. Speed, crit damage, attack. As I said, you can build him slower, but if you build him slower, it might not take a turn, because there is still a Masha in the game, so Masha can defense break, and even if you build him tanky, their defense break is probably gonna kill Carlos. Attack, crit damage, attack is viable as long as you have some form of attack increase, attack bar increase, maybe a Swift Bird. Speed, crit damage, attack is probably the better way. Vampire, in my opinion, is the better way. You can go Vampire Will, You can go Vampire Blade, is really hard. In my opinion, is one of the hardest unit to build because you kind of want him tanky and you kind of want him actually with a high attack, weak crit rate and crit damage and some defense. So it's really hard to build, but I think it can be really good, especially against Nana's team. He's really good against Nana's team. You kill something, obviously they revive, but guess what? Carlos get a turn out of the blue. He can kill something. If he actually finish them off because they come back with low HP, if he actually manage to kill them, you know, he gets another turn. They come back, but he gets another turn and kill them again maybe, and then he gets another turn, and in the meantime he's increasing his attack power as well, which is great. So speed crit damage attack, probably the better option. I think he's the better option also because he awakens into crit rate. Vampire would be my favorite set. Vampire Blade, Vampire Will would be amazing, but he needs every stats in the game pretty much. Fatal Will is fine as long as you get some attack, a lot crit rate and crit damage. But I've also built him like this now, something like Dominic, but not really, right? Because it's not Dominic. He does have that passive that get an extra hit, and like this is on Fatal Energy right now. Like this, he actually, his skill 2 hits pretty hard, to be honest with you. It hits pretty hard even off crit damage. Skill 2 for me, this build for skill 2 is the best build, but skill 1 has 2 hits only, so the artifacts on skill 1 are not gonna increase that damage as much. Now I like him tankier, bruiserish, because then he lasts longer, they focus him, he's tanky, lasts longer, and then, you know, when you kill something on the opponent side, your attack is gonna still go up anyway. So I think this is a good option, but again, skill 1 has not, doesn't hit as hard or hard enough. Now I have to build him fast enough because I use Tableau a lot. You can build him slower. I had him on plus 150 on Fatal something, Fatal Blade I think, and it was fine, and crit damage also pretty good. I like him like this. I'm still gonna work on him and hopefully can get Vampire, but Bruiser side I like him because then I can hit something with Tableau, I do it again and then kill something, he gets an extra turn and he's increasing his attack power as well. So I like him like this. You can go Violent, I don't think he's needed because he get extra turns with the passive, but either Fatal, I think Fatal is fine because also you don't use Fatal on anything, so you're gonna be able to build him really well on Fatal. Vampire is really good because he's gonna get focused, but then if you manage to get a defense break on the opponent and you skill 2, then even skill 1 really you're gonna fully heal. So I think Vampire is the better option. Vampire will be amazing again, but Vampire Blade is fine. Don't build him too slow. Counter for him, I mean Masha, just, you know, Masha can kill anything, even water units, but if he's not Will obviously and she's faster than him, she can defense break and really hurt him, especially if he's a crit damage build, she might actually kill it. And that's why also I want him fast enough because he's off Will as well. So but yeah, Vampire probably is the better option. Speed crit damage attack would be the best option, but speed crit damage HP probably works well as well, because you're gonna get attack power from killing opponents anyway, and you're not gonna have just Carlos, right? You're gonna have Carlos together with other units. But I think this is a good build, and crit damage is a good build. I'm gonna keep on testing this and see how it goes, but for now it's going pretty decently well, like this, to be honest. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment below how you have your Carlos built, and yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it helps, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.